Whether you are new to our channel or a beloved YouTube family member, this is a great episode that you do not want to miss. Because this week we start exploring the great unknown, which is a huge section of our land that we have hardly seen anything of in the last 5 years. Our little piglet helps us find out something really unexpected about our land. Also, if you think you can't be inspired by a chicken, think again.
Well done, Wobbles. Well done, Wobbles.
Hey guys, welcome to our channel.
Welcome to our
Happy
channel.
Christmas!
Happy Christmas!
I'm in red for Christmas. Look, I'm in a sweaty red top for Christmas. This week we have a pretty exciting episode. Last week we released 4 videos on one day. 3 of them mainly concerning buying property in Portugal and what to look out for, nightmares and stuff like that. Some people buy properties and then they find out that part of it isn't theirs and they're not sure of the borders and all that. Well, something kind of like that happened to us, but we'll get into that a bit later. We've had a pretty quiet week really because of the weather. It was just raining and raining non-stop. I think it's the most rain we've had for the past 5 years. Yeah, water where we've never seen it before.
Yeah.
Some of our beds are sunken Hugel swimming pools.
Oh, this is probably the worst bed. All the garlic is underwater. And this little hole that we dug out, that we were going to make a pond, look, it's a pond.
So since it's really nice today and tomorrow, we decided we're going to do a bit of clearing of the land. And I'm going to go pick up...
More cleaning of the land.
More clearing of the land. And I'm going to go pick up the animals and we're going to go somewhere special today.
And I'm going to continue clearing terrace 2.
Yeah.
Because there's lots more to do. Oh, I'm a poet and I know it.
No, you don't know it.
No, I don't know it.
We started coming down here for a few reasons, which I will share with you in a minute, but mainly because we just love exploring new terrain. Now, the great unknown is vast and jungle-like, but we started clearing over here, 5 minutes away from our temporary farm.
I've always liked this bit because it's really nice and green and flat. But then, yeah, all around us is bushes and brambles and brambles and bushes. And up there, all the way up, is beautiful boulders.
We decided that wherever we're going to clear, we're going to kind of tidy up. So either we're going to use them for fencing, which we're doing, just piling them on top of each other, or we'll mulch them when they're close enough to home, so we can use them in the garden. And also, we are keeping the sticks for biochar and firewood. So that's what we're doing with them. And this area is pretty far away from where we are living, so pretty far away from the mulcher too. And I've decided to do it like this, and I do want to uncover these boulders because I can't wait to see them without bushes in front of them. If you missed last week's video where we give you a land tour, then I will leave it in the description below because it will really help you understand the layout of our land. Sugar. These bushes, I only cut the tops off and I left them here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm putting them in between, so it's like fence posts. And I will keep putting them this high, and I'm going to be getting them off that hill. So it's looking really nice. And I was doing it all without telling Luke, but I think today I might get him here to show him, because I need his skills with the strimmer to take away the brambles, because that's going to take me too long.
Hi, Maggie. Come. Peppa, this way.
Maggie is an extremely clever girl, but she is a little adventurer and she likes going to explore. And because of that, she went missing twice till now. She always came back. Once we had to go for her. But then I decided to do things differently because she loves exploring so much. I decided to start taking them on walks with me. They used to go on walks in the morning with me and the goats, but we didn't used to go very far because I just thought they don't like walking. But I got it really wrong. They love walking, they love running, they love exploring. Before we got pigs, we used to go for 2 nice walks every day. But since we got the pigs, we used to do 1 walk in the morning, the short walk that goes just to the pond, and then 2-3 hours, whatever, they decide, and then back home again. So it wasn't that far away. I will show you on the map, from here to here basically. And now we have a map, I might as well use it. And then the evening walk, I used to take the goats and Molly and Timmy out for nice long walks, and the pigs stay at home. And they don't stay in their enclosure. Luke used to take them out, but they used to stay in the vicinity of their little pig enclosure. So they weren't getting to see much of the land, and I think that's what Maggie really wanted. She just wanted to explore where she lives. So I decided, since they're such good girls, I might as well start taking them out on walks with me and see how it goes. At least they would get to know the land, they would get to know where I want them to walk and go, because that is our land. And if they get lost, they know how to come back home. So it's been working really well, and because of this new system, we can explore new places, all of us together. And they're really good. I mean, they go off for a little bit, but as soon as I call them, they come straight back. Every time I call Peppa, she comes really fast. She's better than Maggie. But then she expects a treat. So I used to give them a treat every time, but I don't anymore. I give them praise half the time and treats half the time. And they like the praise. As soon as I say clever girl, they're ready to go off again. Now, come, let's show them what's been going on with you guys. What, you're a clever girl. Daisy has a little baby in her belly. And she doesn't like it because she's still a baby herself, eh, Daisy? But, oh well, it is what it is, eh? She's not ready to be a mama. Hey, Daisy boy. When I first took off Meatball's apron, which by the way works really well because he didn't get them pregnant until the second I took it off. I took off his apron. The next day, he did the deed with both of them. No, one time Daisy and 2 days after Susie. And this was 9th August. And 11th of August. And her udder's filling up really nicely, eh, Daisy pie? And she's almost ready to pop, I think. Which is, I think, well, so I think I'm right. Maybe 9th January, and goats have the gestation period of 5 months. So I think she's going to have a baby on the 9th of January. And Susie's going to have a baby on the 11th of January. Eh? Around that time. That's the good news about the goats and the pigs, because the fact that I can get the pigs with me all the time and explore, we can stay out longer with the goats, and they obviously can go and explore more terrain, so that's good for the pigs. And the goats are going to have babies soon, and Meatball is going to be a daddy. Now meanwhile, on another part of the land, Luke is clearing brambles and bushes, and some of the bushes are twice Luke's size, so he's got to wrestle them quite a little bit. But I'm going to make this look really easy.
Is she coming? Maggie!
Oh well, we're done for the morning and I'm going to take the guys home. But Maggie didn't come. I said she always comes and she didn't.
Oh, she did! Maggie, come! Maggie. We've been waiting for you. Susie! Susie's angry with you, Maggie, because you didn't come. I've been calling you. You're a naughty girl. You're a naughty girl. Okay, she came. She came. I've been waiting 5 minutes, Maggie. I had to resort to the shaking of the tin. Come on, let's go. Susie, don't push them. Susie! Oh, yes. I know, she's a meanie pie, Susie. You want we go home?
Had we thought about making a fence before, while we were clearing land, I think our land would be fenced by now with all these bushes that we have, because I was just starting in random places and just making parts. And now we have a mission. I am so excited about the girl's pregnancy and I've been watching a bunch of videos. I think I'm ready. If they have any problems, I'm ready for this. I just want to tell you a little bit about Wobbles because she is doing so well. More than a week ago now, we're going to give up on her. When I told myself tomorrow, if she's not any better, I will tell Luke to just do something about it and put her out of her misery. Because she spent half the time on her head. You know, she just couldn't keep her head up. It was like her chest was giving way. She couldn't stand on her both feet. She was sitting down. She was standing on her elbows and she was a mess. So her balance has gotten worse. Say your balance has gotten worse, say Poopa. Huh? It's harder to stand up and now she's only standing on her elbows, not even on her feet.
Wobbles, can you get up? Wobbles?
Try and stay up, Poopa. Okay. Come on. You're twisting the foot really badly, Poopa. Okay, Wobbles. When do you know when it's the right time to give up on your animal that's sick? I don't know. I don't have the heart to give up on her, but then I don't know if this is cruel, because when I see her just sitting down doing nothing, if she's never going to get better, it's no life for a chicken. She needs to be with the others. But if she is going to get better, then why end it? This is my problem. And then the next morning, it was like she told me, listen, I'm not ready to give up yet. And I told Luke, she has some fight left in her, this Wobbles. I have no idea how she managed to get better so fast, but just every day was such a huge improvement. What's keeping you from keeping it up? How can you stay like that? How can we make it so you stay like that? Huh? So you walk like this, like you used to. When I was speaking to my mother, she told me, I don't really like chickens, but this Wobbles has been an inspiration. Oh, she's trying, eh? You're trying to move your leg. You're trying.
Wow, look at her. Look at her and her feet. One of them looks nearly sorted. Whoopa, Wobbles. Look at them. Wow, your paws are looking good, Wobblies. Wobbles, you look good. It's, I mean, she couldn't keep it straight, eh? It's insane. Even this afternoon. No, she's really getting better fast.
This one, spread it out. Spread it out properly. Good girl. Good girl. Do it. Good girl. Shh. Let's see. Wow, Wobbles. We almost gave up on you, eh, one day. And then she was like, no, I'm going to be better. Hey, that's what you said. I know. I think we can try and take these off now, eh? What do you think? I'm gonna cut it, okay? Let's see, Wobbles. I cut it, Wobbles. Let's see without it. Let's see. Too soon. Wow. Okay, well, she's like, I can scratch my head. You're trying to scratch your head. Did you see that? Wow, Wobbles. You have to crawl before you can run. Okay? Wobbles. Crawl before you can run, Wobbly Pie. Wobbles, what is there here? Wobbles! What's this for Wobbles? For Wobbles? See, walk, Wobbles. Wow! Wow, Wobbles, wow! 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 Oh my goodness, Wobbles, this is big news. Big, big news. Look at her taking a dust bath. Wobbles, clever, clever. Clever Wobbles. Wobbles, well done, Wobbles. Well done, Wobbles. Well done, Wobbles. She still has a long way to go. You know, she's still running a bit weird, and it does twist a lot of the time. One of her feet anyway. Oh, she's doing so well. This is so cute. When I come back with the goats and the pigs, normally it's pretty dark and I'm with my torch on. And Luke was in the gypsy caravan 3 days ago. Because we've been leaving Wobbles out all day now, I just normally call her, collect her and take her in at night. But this time, I called her and she didn't come. And when I came up the stairs, I found her waiting for me over here. She was waiting there, next to the door. Isn't that cute? Well, she's so sweet. She's done it 3 days in a row now. I just couldn't believe it the first time. Now I expect her to be waiting here, but it's so cute, right? Bye, Wobbles. See you later. Let's go and find Luke.
Look at the rain has given us beautiful canals on our land.
Okay, let's see how much Luke managed to do while I was building fences with the animals.
Let's get a good view from up here. Wow, hello.
You're back already?
Yep.
A bad day.
It's been 3 hours.
Bad for 3 hours. Whew.
Very good. Look. The machine was at it again.
Oh, just in time. I'm in time for a break.
Very good.
Not much left here. And then I can start going that way. And it's mostly sisters, so it should be easier than these massive brooms.
Yeah, they're big, eh, some of them?
And their pains, I tell
Wow.
you. Whew. All right, let me come up for a break. Okay, so here's our news. We have more land than we thought. Well, we have the same amount of land, 17 hectares, but it goes on further than what we thought. So this is the canal, and it's running obviously because of all the rain. You can probably hear it. Where we've been dumping all the bushes a couple of episodes ago, where we're clearing this top terrace. We're throwing everything in here. And we thought that this was our border, just because it looks like a natural border. There's a wall and a gully the whole way down. But last week, or a couple of weeks ago actually, when Maggie ran away and went to the neighbours, when we went to get her in the evening and walked down, we saw this piece of land right here, and at the end there's a couple of signs to say it doesn't belong to those guys, and signs at the top that doesn't belong to our neighbours. So we're like, wow, this is ours.
Yeah.
So I jumped onto the DGR website, the Direção Geral de Território, DGT, and you can actually see, if you have the number, the article number of your land, you can see the borders and everything. And we had a really, really close, we had looked at it when we first bought the property, but just because this place is a whole green mush, we didn't actually go there with GPS coordinates and see exactly And then a couple of years later, when we started cleaning all these terraces, we figured this was the border. And yeah, it's not. So now we thought we'd go around and see actually how much land is bonus.
Yeah, how much bonus land we have.
So for the past year, I've been really working hard trying to clear our borders, so at least the land touching our neighbours is clear, you know, so we're good neighbours and fire safe. And now we find out that there's this huge terrace, and it goes down all the way down to the other entrance, which is ours. So a lot more land clearing to do. I'm not complaining. We're really happy we do have it, because it is the highest point of all our land.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I think you might be able to see the Gardenia Mountains from there. And it would be also awesome to have some type of water storage, because it is the highest point. And we also found some other places down by the river, but we'll see about those in a few years, because we're not going to be down there clearing land and discovering just yet. We're going to stick to here. So let's go around, and I've got this app to measure area and stuff, like a surveying app, so we can see exactly how much land we didn't think was ours, but really is. Okay, so this is where we thought our land ended, like that. And we kind of always wondered why, because our neighbour over here cleans it every year with 3 or 4 tractors, and we always wondered why he doesn't clean this huge patch. And that's because it's ours. So let me just get my phone out and get the app and measure what we didn't know was ours. Where is it? Fields area. So let's walk around the perimeter and see how big it is. Here's one of the signs we found when we came up for Maggie. One of those markers. This terrace is huge, eh? It's bigger than all the terraces we have down here, I think. Well, we'll find out soon enough. And here's the cornerstone. Here's one of those traps that Timmy had got caught in. Okay, there's a stone, a marker. Oh, there's another sign here. Border. The space that we didn't know was ours is kind of getting wider. So I know that isn't ours, that cork oak.
Nope.
So it's probably straight like this, eh?
Isn't it exciting? New land, and we didn't even have to pay for it.
So let's see.
It's something. Oh, it's just a bird. Alright, so this amazing spot, we never thought it was ours. This is where we found the parasol mushrooms before, some of them anyway, and it's just so beautiful. It's all boulders, there's like 3 or 4 cork oaks, and we love it here, and we always kind of wanted it to be ours, and it was all along.
We always thought if we have money, if we get more money, we'd buy this bit because it's awesome to have a car park. We don't need to buy it now, it's ours for free.
You showed them where the real estate agent had told us.
When we first saw the land, the real estate agent told us where our borders were, kind of, and we just took his word for it. But he said that is our border and just follows the canal all the way up to the top, so we just assumed the canal, wherever we see one, is our border.
Waterfall!
Oh, cool. terrace.
And we're back, full circle.
All right.
Let's see.
Guess how much?
How much?
Guess.
An acre?
An acre is about 4,000 meters. No more.
An acre and a half.
More.
2 acres.
More. Basically a hectare.
That's a whole hectare.
9,823.2727.
That's crazy, did you hear him? That's a whole hectare that we didn't know we had.
So it's 9,823 square meters.
Wow.
Which is pretty much a hectare. Lots more land to clear. Wow.
So now, if Luke wants, I will show him what I have been clearing and...
Yeah, I'll come down and see. It's a surprise for me.
Yes, but it couldn't be like a surprise like the secret garden because I do need your help.
Oh yeah? Do I
Yes.
need my chainsaw or something?
No, you don't. This is for another day. Your help.
Oh, okay. You need strimmer.
It's like a whole day of...
So you want
yeah.
my strimmer work.
I want your strimmer and your mussels.
How far are we going?
We're going 5 minutes down into
She
the...
doesn't want to tell me where. I've been telling her, where are you clearing land? And she's always, no, you see it in the video.
No, you're going to see it now.
I should have more rights to see what you're doing before at least our viewers, you know?
He is... I have to edit the video, guys, so you're going to see it after he sees
Fair
it.
enough, fair
You're
enough.
going to be in it, Luke. Okay, so let's go into the great unknown. I just figured we might as well show you a bit of a taste of the great unknown anyway, you know?
I'm really curious now.
Let's go see it! Oh no, meatball. You know we just came home, guys. Now I wanted the girls to cover a bit more ground, the piggies, but I also didn't want to go too far because the goats are pregnant and they're getting tired, you know. So let's see what I have been up to. Let's see what I have been up to. That's where Peppa and Maggie are eating the watercress, what I think is watercress. This is the canal, and it goes through here.
Yes, there. And that goes into the valley between Solar Hill and our house.
Yep. And then you come in through here.
Wow.
Look at the fence.
Cool.
That's why I told you, I leave those things.
Very cool.
And I have like one there and one there, one there and one there,
And you
one
fill
there.
in between them. Very cool.
And I fill in between them.
Ace.
And then I just go, look at that. How nice.
Wow.
And there's a piece of shale there.
Ah,
A big
weird.
chunk.
God knows what there is in here.
Yeah, God knows. But that's why I need you for this big chunk.
A
And then
bramble.
that big chunk.
Very cool.
Okay, but I do need you, so...
So
Wow.
I needed Luke, so it couldn't be a total surprise, you know. But it's beautiful. I started by going for a walk in there and clearing a little bit of a path up. And then I thought, what am I doing? I'm just leaving all the bushes how we were
How I used to
doing,
do
you know.
before.
And I thought, no, let me just start a fence.
Wow.
So, there. When we first got here, right at the top, we wanted to get a bus, remember, Luke?
We wanted to get a bus and park it at the top over there.
We still can eventually.
Yeah.
Now, here you are. How many kilometers did you cover
Wow.
this morning?
We are looking for Mommy. Okay, calm down, calm down. You're looking for her, say. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Okay, calm down, calm down. Why don't you go and have some water now? Huh? Clever girl. Go have some water from the water pond. Look how high it is from this side.
Very cool. Alrighty, we've got a few people to thank, right?
Yes, we do.
Wim.
Thank you so much. I had never heard of this site, crowd farming, and she's adopted a beehive for us, and we're going to get 6 jars of honey.
We received 6
We
jars
already
of honey
received
a
6
year.
jars, but we're going to get them every year. It's amazing. Thank you
And
so
it's
much,
really good
Wim.
honey. We opened some up and it's really, really good honey. And also she sent us a box of fruit.
Yes, the next day we got a bunch of fruit.
These are really good, seedless tangerines, really sweet.
we got delicious tangerines, delicious bananas, and the box that everything came in, Timmy's sleeping in. He loves it. So Timmy's sleeping next to Wobbles in a box as well. And nobody sleeps on our bed, but he's loving this box.
Thanks a lot, Wim. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
It was awesome. We also
And-
have to thank
Yes.
the Palacioses.
The Palacios family. Thank you so
Joseph.
much.
Sheila, Aaron, Michelle.
Raffi and
Raffi and
Santino.
Santino.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for all the gifts off of our Amazon wish list.
Wish list.
They got me an amazing brace for my back for when I do some heavy duty work. And it's really, really comfortable. I had a really rubbish one that was just so uncomfortable I never wore it. So this one,
This
I'll
one's
definitely be wearing it because you can
business.
feel the support. Eh? Even though my back's good now, I mean, prevention is better. Oh, that feels good.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm not suffering with my back, but it's still good, eh, when I'm doing heavy work.
Yeah. People have been telling you for so long, Luke. Awesome.
Nice. I've got a corset. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're sure.
Very nice.
Awesome.
It's really good. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very,
Happy
very
Christmas.
much. Happy Christmas, guys! And also everyone who has been taking part in our little quiz that I've been putting on every day,
The
except for
quiz
one
master
day.
over here.
Thank you so much, because I'm enjoying them a lot. And the fact that you guys are participating makes me want to do
Keep
one
doing
every
it.
day. So thank you. And if you haven't seen any of the quizzes and you want to take part, they're on our community page.
Yep.
So that is it from us for today, right?
Yep. Take it easy, guys. Have a nice
Bye.
week, and we'll see you just before the new year.
Hope you enjoyed seeing all our awesome new places on the land.
Yeah. And be careful when you buy land and make sure you know your borders, we keep
Yes.
saying. We were lucky.
But if you are looking for land right now, we just put out a series. Luke mentioned it before, but you better go and watch this one next.
That's where we just were, right? Where you were clearing.
Yep, where are those
Those
boulders?
boulders. Cool.
Awesome.
Well done.
Well done, you. You went like a machine.
Not a competition.
It's always a
But
competition.
I'm winning.